Good morning, Helen. It's about the vacation this weekend. Can we pick you up around 10? Yes, that's fine. But I've been meaning to ask. Why are we going to a regular hotel? I said I wanted to go to the one with the rooftop jacuzzi and swimming pool. Well, we're celebrating Jasmine's exam results. The hotel we're going to has a great menu for people with a lot of allergies. Jasmine's always limited in what she can eat because of that. It's a vacation, so I just want her to be able to enjoy her meals. Allergies, huh? Eggs, dairy, wheat. It's so strange that she can eat almost nothing. I wonder why she turned out like that. Maybe you let her stick to only what she liked when she was little. Not particularly. I do wish we could go to the place I wanted. I'm having to close up the restaurant just so we can go to some run-of-the-mill hotel. Why do I, a businesswoman, have to give up what I want to put up with your working-class level? You're closing the restaurant while we're gone? Of course. We only have Leroy and Ralph working there. Without Leroy there, we can't do business. Ralph needs his father there. Well, thanks for coming. I didn't realize this would be such a problem for you. If Leroy didn't encourage me to go, I wouldn't have. I'm glad you're coming. Jasmine was saying she'd feel sorry if it was just you left behind, Helen. She wants you to come with us, so can you talk to her a little more? I'm just a little worried because I don't see you and Jasmine talk much when we meet up. No, I'm going on a vacation to relax, not talk at length to my granddaughter. I'm not that fond of her. That's a shame. Well, I think there should be somewhere with a rooftop pool nearby, so I hope you get to relax. Okay. I don't really mind having the time off to recharge a bit. I'll just go off on my own and have a relaxing time by myself. Got it. Can you find out about a few spots I might enjoy before we go? It's the least you can do, because I'm going along with this exam celebration vacation. Helen, I'm sorry about all of this. Jasmine's going to have to stay at the hospital, so can you make your own way home tomorrow? It doesn't look like she'll be getting out so soon. What? I thought you were going to drive us all back. You want me to fly home? I'm going to have to stay with Jasmine. I'm sorry, but I can't drive you back. Fine. If I knew this was going to happen, I wouldn't have come on vacation. I apologize? Leroy won't shut up about it, so I need to ask. What happened to Jasmine? Why did she collapse? That's the thing. It was her allergies. It seems like something she's allergic to somehow got into her dinner. I checked with the hotel, but they always only use allergen-free ingredients. I don't know what happened. There shouldn't have been anything in her food. Oh, it was allergies. I guess it was too much for her to take. Huh? Too much? She's starting high school soon, right? She's almost an adult, so she can't be a fussy eater forever. So I put egg powder in her food. What? Are you for real? Are you being serious right now? I saw it on the internet. If you give small children egg powder, you can prevent allergies. I thought she could take it if a baby could. I was trying to cure her. I didn't mean any harm. You didn't mean any harm? Jasmine was taken away in an ambulance. Yes, I know. So? Don't you so me. What? You want me to apologize? If anything, you should be thanking me. I'm sure she'll be happier if she can eat what she wants. Her collapsing is probably a step towards her body getting used to it. Maybe she'll be okay the next time she has egg. I think you and Jasmine would show me your appreciation if that happened. Oh, maybe I'll give her some more after she gets out of the hospital. This isn't a joke. What would you have done if Jasmine had died? Do you realize how close you came to killing her? She's still suffering now. Oh, I can't believe this. Oh, don't be so dramatic. Maybe she got her allergies because you're too sensitive like this. It's your fault. There's no other explanation. You've always raised her wrong from when she was young. I was trying to fix it. You're being so rude to me when I'm helping you. I've had enough. I understand your point of view perfectly, Helen. I don't think we'll ever meet again. Thank you for everything. Oh, really? I'll be really happy never to see that kid again. Did you do this because you hate Jasmine? Who knows? I'll leave that up to your imagination. But do you know what? I do hate you and Declan. You've always argued with what I said, and you wouldn't listen to me. Declan refuses to work at the family business. He should learn from his older brother. I can't believe what you've done. Don't you have a conscience? You shouldn't have even had a child. Well, it doesn't matter to me if the three of you disappear from my life. I won't just let this slide. I'll be letting Declan's father and brother know about this. I don't care if you tell them. Come again? There's no way they'll just let it go if they hear about this. But they're both working at the restaurant I run. Even if you were to tell them, what are they going to do? Cut ties with me? That would mean losing their jobs. Are they really willing for that to happen, just for their principles? And what are you going to do about my husband? I don't care about Declan. You've tainted him now. He really lost in life, didn't he? Working at your parents' tatty old factory. I didn't really care for him anyway, so I'll feel better with him gone. Ralph is the only son I need. I see how it is. If you see, then just go home on your own. Never contact me again. Hey, Phoebe. I thought I'd get a present for Jasmine now that she's starting high school. Is there anything she wants? Well, what kind of thing would make her happy? Oops. I thought I blocked and deleted you. That's strange. Goodbye. Wait, don't block me. What now? I'm not sure what you could possibly need from me. Look, let's talk about this again. We're family after all. We've been friendly with each other for 15 years. I'm sure we can make up. Friendly? Are you serious? You said my cooking was horrible and threw it in the trash. You took our Hoover from our house, saying young people shouldn't rely on appliances so much. You even played with Jasmine's life. Oh, I see. So that's what friendly looks like to you? Well, not exactly, but... Well, I'm really sorry about what I did. I shouldn't have given Jasmine food she was allergic to. I thought long and hard about what I did. I feel so ashamed of my actions. It's unusual of you to willingly apologize. Is it because Leroy is threatening divorce? Well, there's that too. Yes, is there something else? It's just... I wanted to... Can you just spit it out? I had an idea. Shall we go on vacation together? We could take the whole family. We'll invite Ralph and his family too. I just want us to make up. Of course not. You invited me on vacation before. So why can't we go back to that time? To be honest, Helen, I didn't really want to invite you on the vacation. But we couldn't really ask Leroy to come, but not you. So we invited you out of familial duty, but you made it the worst vacation for Jasmine. Look, please. Can't you accept my apology? If you accept it, maybe Leroy and Ralph will come around. So that's what this was about. You were just trying to prevent the divorce after all. I'm really glad you were so selfish and horrible until the end. Now I won't feel guilty at all about cutting you loose from our lives. Phoebe, please. Ralph and Declan said they don't want to speak to me ever again, and now I can't get a hold of them. Leroy's leaving, so the restaurant will be next. I'll lose everything. It's a restaurant that my parents had great pride in, so you get it, right? Please help me. I'll do anything. You're really having to swallow your pride here, aren't you? I'm shocked. I've never seen you like this, so I'm shocked. So you can do it. You can put up with the working class. Hey, Phoebe. I thought I'd get a present for Jasmine now that she's starting high school. Is there anything she wants? What kind of thing would make her happy? Oops. I thought I blocked and deleted you. That's strange. Goodbye. Wait, don't block me. What now? I'm not sure what you could possibly need from me. Look, let's talk about this again. We're family after all. We've been friendly with each other for 15 years. I'm sure we can make up. Friendly? Are you serious? You said my cooking was horrible and threw it in the trash. You took our Hoover from our house, saying young people shouldn't rely on appliances so much. You even played with Jasmine's life. Oh, I see. So that's what friendly looks like to you? Well, not exactly, but... Well, I'm really sorry about what I did. I shouldn't have given Jasmine food she was allergic to. I thought long and hard about what I did. I feel so ashamed of my actions. It's unusual of you to willingly apologize. Is it because Leroy is threatening divorce? Well, there's that too. Yes, is there something else? It's just... I wanted to... Can you just spit it out? I had an idea. Shall we go on vacation together? We could take the whole family. We'll invite Ralph and his family too. I just want us to make up. Of course not. You invited me on vacation before. So why can't we go back to that time? To be honest, Helen, I didn't really want to invite you on the vacation. But we couldn't really ask Leroy to come, but not you. So we invited you out of familial duty, but you made it the worst vacation for Jasmine. Look, please. Can't you accept my apology? If you accept it, maybe Leroy and Ralph will come around. So that's what this was about. You were just trying to prevent the divorce after all. I'm really glad you were so selfish and horrible until the end. Now I won't feel guilty at all about cutting you loose from our lives. Phoebe, please. Ralph and Declan said they don't want to speak to me ever again, and now I can't get a hold of them. Leroy's leaving, so the restaurant will be next. I'll lose everything. It's a restaurant that my parents had great pride in, so you get it, right? Please help me. I'll do anything. You're really having to swallow your pride here, aren't you? I'm shocked. I've never seen you like this, so I'm shocked. So you can do it. You can put up with the working class. Jasmine wasn't in the hospital for that long. She was released only after a few days. She was able to start high school just fine. Helen resisted Leroy's attempts to divorce, but it formally went through the other day. Helen's restaurant had to close because she couldn't find any staff. She sold the business while it was sinking, then moved into a cheap apartment. According to Leroy, Helen wasn't so great with running the restaurant. While she did run it, it was always only just afloat. So I understood why she moved into such a miserable apartment. Intentionally giving food Jasmine was allergic to was a crime. Plain and simple. We're talking to a lawyer about charging Helen for that. I'm sure that Helen's having the hardest time of her life. So I want her to live to a ripe old age. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please press the like button.
Josie, I'm coming home. Sorry, but I was held up at work.
Not at all. Thank you for working so hard, Aiden. I can't complain. I haven't made dinner yet. I'm feeling really drained.
Not at all. You need to relax. Your belly's getting big now, so it must be tough. Is it easier if I just buy something on the way back? Is there anything you want? I'll go grab it.
I want a burger. Maybe it's not the healthiest thing for our baby, but it is what I'm craving right now.
You're normally careful. I'm sure it's fine just this once.
I guess. But are you sure? My favorite burger place isn't on your way back, Aiden.
If you don't mind waiting, I'll go get it. I want you to live as stress-free as possible, because you're going through a lot to give birth to our baby. I want you to eat what you want.
Oh, Aiden, you're so sweet. I'm so glad I married you. Thank you for always thinking of me.
Don't mention it. It's the least I can do. I won't be the one giving birth. I can be your punching bag at least.
Punching bag? Don't worry, I'm not going to hit you.
But Josie, it's going to be tough for you. So I want to help you in any way I can.
Thank you. I'll do my best to make sure the birth goes well and we get a healthy baby. But there is one thing that bothers me.
Yeah? What is it?
You buy too much baby stuff. After finding out she's a girl, you've been buying way too many clothes and toys. Our house is going to be full of just the baby stuff.
Well, you know, since I found out she's a girl, I see cute clothes and want to get them for her.
But babies grow up so fast, and people will probably give us stuff. So, no more buying baby stuff for now, Aiden.
But...
Promise me.
I promise. Then I'll get the burgers and head home.
Drive carefully. I'm sorry about today, Aiden. You must have been so worried. I apologize about you having to drop work to come and see me.
Don't worry. Anybody would be worried if their pregnant wife was taken by an ambulance to the hospital. So you're feeling all right now?
Yep, fine now. My belly was feeling pretty bloated. Maybe I moved about too much.
Yeah, maybe. You're due in 1 month, so don't overdo it.
Got it. They said I'll be allowed home tomorrow. Once I'm out, I'll keep still at home.
Yeah, about that, Josie. Work needs me to go away on business for a while. Can you stay with your parents until the baby's born?
Oh, I see. It can't be helped if it's your work. But you'll be able to come back for the birth, right?
I'm going to do everything I can to be back.
So maybe you can't?
It really depends if they still need me.
Okay. I'll go get some things tomorrow and head over to my parents' place. I'll let you know if something happens.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
My water broke. Hurry!
Huh? Sorry. Can't. You'll have to do it alone.
What? What are you playing at? I thought you just came back from your business trip. You can't get out of work for this?
This isn't a work problem. I just don't feel like going either way.
I don't get it. What happened, Aiden? You suddenly got so cold towards me recently.
Your parents and sister are with you, right? Then you'll be just fine without me.
Why are you being so dismissive?
My phone's blowing up with calls from both your parents. Looks like they're pretty mad.
Of course. You're leaving your wife to deal with giving birth alone? You don't feel like it. What does that mean? They're really disappointed in you.
Oh, Kaylee just texted me that I'm a jerk. Am I a jerk?
Yeah, you're a real jerk. I'm about to give birth now. Whose child do you think I'm giving birth to?
It doesn't matter what you say to me. I'm not going. I don't think there's any need for me there.
Hey, what are you talking about? Aiden? You have to come. Seriously, Aiden, what's your problem? It's been 3 days since she was born. We haven't even decided on a name yet. We need to get her birth certificate sorted.
I was thinking of getting in touch with you. I thought you've had enough time to calm down.
Are you serious? Do you even realize what you're doing?
Yeah, I do. Your parents and sister keep sending me angry messages. Saying I'm a jerk, heartless, questioning if I'm ready to be a father. They've done nothing but complain to me.
What are you laughing about? No one trusts you anymore, Aiden. Of course they wouldn't. After you were so cold to your wife when she was giving birth. You haven't even visited us once since she was born.
Of course I wouldn't.
What? She's your child, Aiden. You're a father now. You need to take responsibility. You were looking forward to this so much.
Yeah, I was looking forward to it all right. Back when I thought she was my child.
Huh?
She's not my daughter, is she?
What are you talking about?
You're the one who knows best, Josie. I'm so stupid. I didn't notice your affair for so long.
I'm not having an affair.
I'm the one who should be asking you what you're talking about, Josie. The doctor told me something.
What did he say?
That time you got taken away in the ambulance. The doctor quietly warned me. He said he didn't want to directly tell you, but that I shouldn't put pressure on your belly suddenly. I didn't get it at first, but after thinking about it, I realized the horrifying truth.
What's that about? He didn't tell me a thing.
It means the doctor thought I did it. You can't blame him, because I was there ASAP after you got there.
You've got a disgusting imagination. You're trying to say I was having an affair while pregnant?
I couldn't think of any other possibility. We haven't done it since you got pregnant. You always told me that you weren't in the mood and that you were worried about the baby.
The doctor clearly made a mistake. You don't have any proof, but you decided all of this on your own? Don't you just want to escape from your responsibility as a father?
This is a matter that affects the baby's life. Of course, I did my research.
Research?
I had a suspicion, so I asked the doctor when the baby would have been conceived. You know, just an idea of when you got pregnant. The date he said matched the time I was away on a business trip. Although there might have been some room for error.
If there's room for error, that doesn't mean anything. You still don't have any proof.
That's not the only thing I found out. I kept track of what you were doing until you had the baby. You were regularly in contact with a particular man, even meeting him. You went to his house often, didn't you?
So you were spying on me? That's why you told me to go stay with my parents? Disgusting.
You're the one who's disgusting. What the hell were you doing, visiting another man while you were pregnant?
No, he said we should celebrate the birth beforehand. We've been friends a long time. Our relationship is platonic.
But I didn't even know about him? You would have introduced him if he was such a good friend.
I didn't want you to worry.
No, you've been seeing him for a long time, haven't you? From around your college days, right? A failed actor, isn't he? So that's why you felt the need to marry me.
You even went snooping about on Marvin?
Of course I did. I've got plenty of circumstantial evidence. I've even got photos of you going into his apartment. About the only thing missing is a paternity test.
Aiden, she's your daughter. You have to believe me.
Well, I don't believe it. I'll decide what to do after the paternity test. I found a place that can give me a result before the deadline for the birth certificate. Tomorrow, I'll collect a DNA sample from the baby.
No, I won't let you see her. What are you trying to do to your newborn child? Don't you feel a shred of responsibility toward your own daughter?
It can't be helped. This is a big deal for me and the baby. We'll soon find out from the result whether I do have any responsibility for the baby. If I'm the father, I'll raise her. Of course, we'll get a sample in a way that doesn't harm her.
No way. I won't let you in the hospital, Aiden. I'll list you as the father on the birth certificate form, and then I'll submit the papers.
Don't do that. Not that you can.
And why not? I don't think you understand. If I write it in, they'll accept it, and it's set in stone.
I'm saying that nobody will cooperate with you. You won't even be able to submit the papers.
What are you talking about? I've got the upper hand here. Everyone's on my side. My parents or Kaylee can go submit them for me.
I've already spoken to them, and I've explained everything.
What?
Your parents were so ashamed that they were crying. They apologized on your behalf and said that I don't need to see the baby. Kaylee said that she'll get the DNA sample for me. It's true. When you were staying at your parents' and you asked to be taken to Marvin's, I heard that Kaylee took you multiple times to his place. Your sister was appalled that she played a part in your affair.
This is all a misunderstanding. You're the father, Aiden, and I swear it. You wouldn't abandon your own child, would you?
Then you shouldn't have a problem with the paternity test.
But...
Anyway, your parents should be on their way to you. You'd better start thinking about your future. I can't decide what to do about the baby until the result is in. But I don't love you anymore, Josie.
Aiden, I'm so sorry. I apologize from the bottom of my heart.
For what? Cheating on me while you were pregnant? That the baby wasn't mine? Or because you married me to use as a walking ATM from the start?
For all of that. But I did actually love you, Aiden. You let me do whatever I wanted. You were so sweet, and I was so proud to have you as my husband.
But your heart really belonged to Marvin, the failed actor, right?
That's not true. I was planning to leave Marvin, but it all went on for longer than I wanted, and then I got pregnant. I was going to raise her as your child.
But you were going to keep seeing that guy, weren't you? You were just going to keep cheating on me while you used me to keep being a stay-at-home mom.
That's not how it was at all.
No, it happened this way because you had no intention of leaving him. Hurry up with the divorce papers. You realize that there's no one on your side anymore, right?
Look, I've got my hands full with the baby. But my parents won't raise a finger to help.
You should be grateful that they're letting you stay with them. What would you have done if they disowned you?
But newborns are hard work. My parents are constantly chewing me out about the divorce and the affair. I'm at my wit's end.
This is your own fault. Time to put on your big girl shoes. If you want help, why don't you go to Marvin?
His apartment is tiny. We can't raise a baby there. He doesn't earn that much. He can't afford to take care of me and the baby.
But he's the only one you can rely on now. He's the father anyway. Although when my lawyer told him that we'd be suing for emotional damages, he did say he was going to leave you.
Huh?
Oh, he didn't tell you. Then can you pretend I didn't say anything?
Wait a second. Did he really say that?
Sounds like he got his big break. He finally got a big acting role. So he doesn't have time for marriage, he said. Well, not that it concerns me. This is a matter for the two of you.
Why? He told me that we'd get married if he got famous. So he told me to wait until then.
Like I said, go discuss it with him. It won't be much longer until we're complete strangers.
Aiden, what should I do?
I don't know, you need to think about it by yourself. Just make sure you take good care of your daughter. She's innocent in all of this. You need to take responsibility and care for her.
I can't do it alone. I only had her because I thought we could raise her together, Aiden. Look, I know you're not the biological father, but I think you'd be a better father for her than Marvin. So, can't you be her father until she grows up?
Easy for you to say. How long are you going to keep trying to use me?
But you were looking forward to having her so much. You might not be related to her in blood, but I'm sure you'll be a great father, Aiden.
I'm really impressed by your persistence in pushing this onto me. Oh, that's right. You don't have any empathy. It's how you were able to cheat on me.
But you were so kind to me when you didn't know about the affair. You really loved me, didn't you? Can't we go back to that time?
You must be really tired. What utter nonsense you're spouting. I'm getting a divorce and suing for emotional damages. Then you and I will become complete strangers.
Aiden, please don't leave me. I'll never betray you again, and I'll be the best mother for the baby.
Of course you'll be the best mother for your baby. That's a given. Just do it with the other guy. You're talking to the wrong person.
I'm not sure I'll be able to do this without you.
You're a mother now. Mothers don't just abandon their children, do they?
Being a single mother will be tough. Aiden, please.
Then you should marry the other man. He's the real father. You lectured to me a lot about parental responsibility. So you'll take responsibility for your daughter, won't you? After that, I got divorced from Josie. Then I sued her and her affair partner for emotional damages. He was planning to leave Josie because he got his big role. But Josie told everyone he was a deadbeat father all over social media. He wasn't the most famous actor, but the few fans he did have blew this up on the web. He lost his big gig as a result of this. The affair partner was forced to take over his family business and pay child support. I hear that Josie is raising the baby at her parents', but her parents are always on her about the affair. Sounds like she's having a pretty difficult time, completely unlike her former cushy life. She works part-time to pay her parents back for the lawsuit money they gave her. I'm sure the baby will be fine, since her grandparents have got their heads screwed on right. The baby turned out not to be mine, no surprises there. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't looking forward to having her at one point. I suppose it doesn't matter what I think, when I'm not her father or anything. But she bears no guilt in all of this, so I hope she has a good life. I'm not completely over all that happened. but I'd like to get back to living life normally one day.